Well, going downtown, checking it out, seeing what's going on. See how busy it is on this fine winter day. Wet roads, but do you still maintain your grip? I've said this millions of times. Yeah, of course you do. Do you lose some grip? Uh, I would say it's still pretty synonymous that, yeah, it's going to be a little slightly slicker, but it wouldn't be any different than being in the dry dirt. And the reason why I say that is because people wreck on sand and dirt and all that stuff. I think these are pretty clean roads. Huh. Take your time moving that big boat. Why not? Well, the Sunday stroll. Anyway, here's what I was thinking. You know how most people think, oh, you get a moto, you attract women? I don't think that's even remotely true. How many women do you know are going to want to be out here in the cold, late December, low 30s, probably mid 30s, slick roads, well, wet roads, I should say. Not many. Well, I hardly ever see any out here, personally. I'll mostly see guys, and sometimes, like yesterday, I seen a cruiser rider with a backpack. But yeah, here's a question for you. As a bike rider, is the assumption that women like motorcycles? I don't think so. I mean, I think some do, but I think the majority are very scared of them. Because you have no coverage, you don't have any heater inside to turn it on and keep them warm. No seat so they can throw their feet on the windshield. That kind of thing. You know, you want them to wear gear, and I'm sure they're not really apt to wearing hockey equipment while they're just taking a cruise. Anyway. Oh, look at this guy. Not even a freaking turn signal and his brake lights out. What an idiot. Anyway, I digress. Well, the thing for me is that what kind of chicks would you date? Bar hoppers, club hoppers, homebodies, a chick that loves motos, that rides motos. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably the only chick that's going to really want to do this is one that rides motos and actually loves to do it. But that's my thinking anyway. Gotta watch these clumsy get right onto you. I can see them in my rear view mirror. I don't know if you guys can. But anyway, I think personally more broads hate motorcycles and love them or like them. But yeah, I don't really think about that personally because I don't meet too many girls while I ride. Actually, the only ones I ever see is when I go in and get a drink. Now, these roads are kind of busy, which is alright. Makes you utilize your skill. Anyhow, yeah, I see YouTube things, you know, with these guys on their sport bikes and these broads on there, you know, with a helmet and skimpy shorts and all that stuff. It kind of makes me laugh, actually. But I think that's kind of like the guys that have bigger YouTube channels, that kind of thing, this big following, because they're hauling balls through the canyon, you know, that kind of thing. And that's cool if you're into that sort of thing. I like doing that, but I'm not necessarily going to be posting that up on YouTube so that my local cops can look at it. In any case, I like doing things like this. It actually shows real life riding. I mean, in weather, summer, that kind of thing. You know, what you do, like I stood up there on a bump, you can do that kind of thing. You know, with the practice, you don't have to stand all the way off the seat. Anyway, I just do that for practice, just to kind of play around. Just kind of like the weaving and stuff, you know. I have this whole lane to play in. But yeah, I think most of the people that I've ever had say my moto's nice, or guys, I don't think I've had a few girls say it, and then you ask them if they ride and they don't, and then you ask them if they ever did ride, and some have, some haven't, but for the most part, most of them don't want to get on the back of a sport bike. Maybe it's just the older ones, I don't know. The younger ones, they probably do, they don't care. And what I mean by younger is like from teenager up to probably 25. The rest of them want to be in a McLaren, you know. They want to be in that car where they know the dude's got a lot of money. But for me, this is what I like to do. So when you locate a woman that likes motorbikes or whatever, it's a rarity. Kind of like women that hunt, fish, camp out, fish, hunt, that kind of thing. Very rare. Usually they had some type of fatherly influence that led them into that. But anyway, yeah, I've always thought about that, like, what kind of girls do most bikers like to date, you know? And I've seen most bikers, they're usually by themselves, just like me, you know, solo ride, that kind of thing. We're gonna go this route. I gotta make sure this car is not gonna go. Let them, there you go. But yeah. That's what I've seen. I've seen a lot of solo bike riders like myself, you know. Having a passenger is a big responsibility. It's nothing I would take lightly personally. I can come out here and ride how I want to ride and not have to worry about harming somebody else. Not that I think like that for the most part, but anyway, I love being out here. I I hate being stuck in the house. I don't know if you guys like being stuck in the house, but I don't. Anyway, so if you get into moto riding and you already have a girl or whatever, you could probably get her into it a little bit. But if not, and you think you're going to get girls, well, unless you're like a big content creator or something like that, probably not going to be the case. Look at this stuff, man. This is fun. Checking out these big new roads they built out here. I'm sure they're not as big as some states, because some states have some pretty big roads. Oh no. It's gonna take a little more time to brake on the wet, but not much. Not any different than if you were in dry pavement, at least me. Yeah, they still got this 180 right on me. Huh. I like to do that kind of thing. Anyway, look at that. Yeah, moto riding is definitely a lifestyle, and one that you need to really enjoy doing. Otherwise, oh yeah. Ha ha ha. Fun for everyone. You gotta be careful, that's all, and enjoy the ride. Anyhow, yeah, I don't know what your experience is. I know what mine's been, and getting chicas on a motorcycle hasn't been it. But yeah, that's what we do, baby. We ride. But yeah, like I said, I usually only see a couple guys with backpacks, not too many. Mostly I see some sport bike riders, younger dudes, like probably in their early 20s. Maybe some teeny boppers. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't know if, like, you know, being that they're on YouTube and all, you know, have hundreds of thousands of followers, it's always putting on the girls, and some guys think, oh, that's how I can get some girls. No, I mean, it's possible, but I wouldn't bank on it. I would be more of on the level of just enjoying doing this, like, for the experience, you know. Anyhow, yeah, that's just my thinking there. Right here, where it's a little bit more on the open now. I love doing the in-town riding because it's fun. But I also like doing this type of riding too. I like to take my day so that I can enjoy it. On a Saturday. And it isn't that cold to me anyway. But anyway, this is my take, boys. Riding a motorcycle is for us. It's about us, man. It's about you, the rider. It's about you. And if you got a chick that loves to ride, it's about both of you, and that's cool. But for me, at the end of the day, this is about me, man. I love riding. I love the liberation that it gives. And I love being able to just go, you know, and ride in inclement weathers, whatever. But in the meantime, be vigilant, practice. If you haven't taken courses, take a beginner's course. Stay safe.